Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for West Coast Avengers, issue 1. And before I start talking about this issue, I do want to quickly plug my Kickstarter for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. It's about a high school girl. Her father left her to become a full-time superhero. Everyone in the world loves him except for her, and then she inherits his abilities. So definitely go check that out. If you're interested, the link will be in the description below. But let's start talking about West Coast Avengers issue 1. This is a book I was really looking forward to. A big fan of Kelly Thompson's work and loved Hawkeye. And I love Kate since her first appearance in Young Avengers. So really excited about this one. And also to see how this weird mix of characters were going to interact with each other. And I think the cover really shows that. They're sharing a little scooter. Really like the cover and kind of the graffiti look for the logo. So some good stuff there. Let's start talking about the artwork. Gorgeous artwork, and I love the framework of this TV crew from Quentin Quire interviewing the team, and I like the way they transitioned it. Just love that feature, and again, really solid artwork throughout, really crisp. Great emotions, great action sequences in this issue as well, so I really like the artist for this one. Now, moving on to the story, what is it about? So, Kate Bishop is on the West Coast, she's been on the West Coast, and she's amateur detective, and then she has to go up against these land sharks, and she asks Clint for help, she asks her friend America for help, who's in the second volume of Young Avengers, and she realizes that the West Coast needs a team, and Clint is really the one that pushes her to do so. So she interviews all these horrible superheroes, and that was one of the best parts of this issue. My favorite being Bread Boy. I love the interaction between them. Or the girl flirting, saying, hey, where's Clint? Where's Clint? That's the Hawkeye I want to see. And then Kate saying, Clint's gay, just get out. So that was a really fun interaction. And that's something that really makes this book, is just how funny it is. And the interesting dynamics that are played. And I'll continue to talk more about that. But by the end, we actually do get to see tying in to the original West Coast Avengers for people who want a little old school, and that is Tygra, who appears in the comic. But what's going on with her? She's tall and also doesn't seem to be in control. So our West Coast Avengers, utterly fail and have to figure out how to put down Tygra, I guess, in the next issue. And I had a blast reading this issue. This is how you do a #1 team issue, which is something I've actually had a problem with in, the big team books recently. Avengers being one and Justice League being the other. I dropped both books. Avengers, I felt, I didn't feel the team dynamic at all. I'm like, why would I be interested in this? For me personally, I didn't like that story. And then same thing for Justice League. It felt so bogged down in this world building that you never really got to see the interaction with these characters. West Coast Avengers perfectly puts these characters together, and at first you're like, oh, what would Gwen-poole have in common with Quentin? And then you get to see them butting heads and how this all comes together, and it's just so organic. And I really feel like every character had a say, even though Kate obviously is the leader and she has the most panel time. You really get to see the personalities and interactions already in this first issue with, again, Gwen-poole, Quentin, America, Kate's boyfriend. So I really liked that aspect, and I really thought it was perfectly well done. This was a great first issue. It sold me. I'm already attached to this team, and it reminded me of Hawkeye, but with a new flavor, and that's exactly what I wanted with West Coast Avengers. So I am completely sold. I really like this issue. And again, if you want an example of how to do a team book, read West Coast Avengers, at least from the first issue. This was a perfect first issue for a team book. So overall, I'm going to give this 4.5 stars out of 5. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.